Hey guys, welcome back to my beauty stash, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steph. I would love to have you become part of our makeup family. So be sure to click on that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. Today's video is especially exciting because I got sent a new collection in PR. The team at What's Up Beauty reached out to me and they wanted to know if I would like to receive their new Geodes collection, and of course I said yes. So they sent me this really pretty eyeshadow palette. This collection just launched a few days ago, like maybe 3 or 4 days ago on their website. So I'm going to be creating 2 looks with this palette today. They also sent me these amazing eyeshadow brushes. These are natural goat hair brushes, so I cannot wait to try these out. And included in the Geodes collection are 6 different nail polishes. They also sent me one of their top coats, and here are the other 3 polishes. So 6 amazing polishes. These are regular polish. I do an acrylic overlay and gel polish on my hands, and I always do regular polish on my toes. So I know I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of these polishes. Now, obviously I couldn't swatch them on my hands, so I did this instead. I got a white card and I swatched all of the polishes and I put their names right next to it. This card is already dry. So all of these polishes, they are already dry. It's been sitting for about 45 minutes now, but there you can see the different shades that are included in the Geodes collection. Their nail polishes retail for $12.75. The eyeshadow palette retails for $41, and the brush set, natural goat hair brushes, this retails for, I think it's 100. I need to double check, but I will have the What's Up Beauty website linked in the description box of today's video in case you like anything you see and you want to check out the brand. They are an Arizona-based indie beauty brand, and they've been in business since 2014. They did start their business off with nail polishes, and I was happy to see that they don't just sell their own brand of nail polishes, they sell other brands, including one of my favorite, which is Kiara Sky. That is a gel polish brand, which I actually use a lot, or they use it a lot in the nail salon that I go to, and this might even be Kiara Sky. I don't fully remember which brand they use, but anytime I see a Kiara Sky nail polish shade that I like, I always have my nail artist use it because it's such a good brand and it doesn't chip. So I was really happy to see that What's Up Beauty carries that brand there as well. They also have OPI and they have several other brands to choose from. They have a little bit of everything on What's Up Beauty. So I'm happy, guys. I'm really excited to be trying this new to me indie makeup brand, and maybe it's going to be new to some of you out there. So let's get started with the Geodes eyeshadow palette. Again, I'm going to be creating 2 looks. I will have everything that I'm using both on and off camera linked in the description box of today's video. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Let's dive on into it, guys. If y'all want to see 2 looks with this new What's Up Beauty Geodes eyeshadow palette, keep on watching. Alright guys, I've already primed my eyelids using the newly reformulated Too Faced 24-Hour Shadow Insurance Primer. Let's dive into this beautiful eyeshadow palette. I remember when I was little and we would go to the museum in elementary, I would always buy like one of these amethyst stones, one of these really pretty rocks, and I want to say I still have them somewhere, but that's what this reminds me of. So here is this really pretty color story, definitely neutral with some fun pops of color. I haven't even swatched this palette yet. I will insert the swatches right after I do the 2 looks. That way we can see what this is going to look like swatched out. But let's see, I think I'm gonna start with this shade right here, and then I will probably build up the outer corner with this shade, and then we'll take it from there. And here's the brush I'm gonna be using from the collection. I think this would be the equivalent to like a Refer 15 or Refer 16, and they are made with natural goat hair just the way Refer brushes are. And I think they're pretty much, are they around the same price point? They do sell these individually, but I know I only saw the bundle. I think that was 100 or 119, not entirely sure, but they will be listed in the description box. So this is the R104. Now these brushes feel really soft, and when I compare them to Refer brushes, because Refer brushes and now these, they're the only natural hair brushes that I do have in my stash. These feel softer than the Refer brushes. Like these feel like they're maybe a little bit more of a synthetic feel than a natural hair feel. I hear a noise, and I don't know if it's a plane or thunder. We had a lot of rain this morning. The car wash didn't last long. Washed the car over the weekend, and yeah, it got all spotty this morning. But it's been such a overcast, cloudy day today. All right, so I'm not really liking how the shade is blending out. And I don't know if it's the brush or the shade. I'm kind of tempted to get my Refer brush, see if that makes a difference. I might just to make sure, you know, that it's not the brushes or if it's just the shadow, I might use Refer brushes for the left eye. But I don't feel like I feel like I'm having to work a lot for this shade. This is just a transition shade. All right, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna go in next with that deeper shade, and here's the brush that I'm gonna be using. So this is the R103. Oh, this is a nice shade. All right, this shade is doing a lot better. The brush is blending the shade out better too. Okay, so maybe it was just the brush. I didn't wash these brushes. Maybe I should have before I got started. I was just so excited. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the first shade. Just kind of use that to blend right here. All right, it came together. It came together. All right, I think that's a good blend. Okay, now for the shimmer shade. Ooh, these shimmer shades look so beautiful. I think I want to go in with this one right here. Yeah, let me try. I think I'll maybe try and do 2 different shimmer shades. So that shade is called Earth-like. I'm taking that on a damp Morphe M124. Ooh, there is a nail polish, the shade as well, in this collection. Now I think you're definitely going to want to use some glitter glue and or spray your brush, because I do feel a little bit of fallout. Ooh, that shade though is just stunning. Now I'm going to take this little brush right here. This is the R101. And I'm going to go in with the shade Rose Quartz, and I'm going to apply that on the inner corner. I'm going to spray the brush as well. So I pick up the product first, and then I just spray it with some setting spray. Oh, that's pretty. All right, now on that same brush, I'm just gonna clean it off. I'm gonna go back with this shade on the lower lash line. This style of brush comes in handy. I'm gonna stop right there. And now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This is Agate. There is also a nail polish of this same shade, spraying the brush. Now there is kick up in the pan, which is no big deal. Okay, ooh, look at that shimmer shade. It's beautiful. Let me add some liner and mascara, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 1 with the Geodes palette. All right, guys, here's the completed look number 1. I added a Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner to the top lash line. I went in with my new NYX mascara, the On the Rise mascara, and for the lower waterline, the NYX Epic Wear eyeliner in the shade Pink Spirit. I really like the way this look came out. A little bit of a rough start, but everything pulled together in the end. I am so glad. And this shade, oh, that is stunning. And there is a nail polish, that shade too. Let's move over to the left eye and start working on look number 2. Okay, so for look number 2, I really want to incorporate this shade over here because this is like a turquoise, like a green turquoise shade. Yeah, so this is a muted green shade, kind of like a khaki green. So I'm going to start with this shade in the crease. And I'm going to use this brush right here, the R105. This would be the equivalent of a Refer 01. You know, in looking at this shade in the pan and then seeing how it transfers to the eye, you don't think it's going to be as deep. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. And it could also be the way I'm applying it too. This is a really pretty shade. All right, so I also feel like the shade is taking a bit of work to blend out. And I'm feeling like it's the brush. It's the brushes. Like I just need to break them in. I mean, and I'll see, like this is just a first impression. I mean, I obviously need to use the brushes. Oh, and I said I was going to use Refer brushes for this eye. No, I still can. I've only used one brush. I feel like it's not the shadow. It's the brushes. I'm going to leave that there. I love this shade though. Like this shade is really pretty. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with this shade on the lid, and I'm gonna try using this brush. This is the R106, and I am gonna spray it. This is beautiful. Wow. Wow, this shimmer is gorgeous. And there is a nail polish this color. I'm loving that. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this shade. I'm just going to pick some up with my finger. Apply that right here in the center. Ooh, yeah. This is going to be the inner corner highlight as well. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here for the lower lash line. And I'm using the R101. Now I'm going in with that first matte shade. And I'm keeping that really close to the lash line. Now I'm going to go back in with this shade for the inner corner highlight. Okay guys, let me add liner and mascara and I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 2. Alright guys, here's look number 2. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I mean, this shimmer shade is stunning. Even this one, like all of them. This one, yeah, really cool. So same Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner on the top lash line. Same NYX on the Rise mascara. For the lower waterline, I went in with ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Aglow. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video and share with you guys my final thoughts on What's Up Beauty and their new Geodes collection. Alright guys, so let's talk first about the What's Up Beauty Geodes eyeshadow palette. This is a 12 pan eyeshadow palette that retails for $41. You do get a nice mixture of matte and shimmer shades. I use 9 out of the 12 shades that are in this palette, and I have to say the shimmer shades are phenomenal. You are going to get fallout from them, but that's no big deal, guys. Spray your brush, use some glitter primer, and you'll be good to go. Now, even though I struggled a little bit with two of the matte shades. I don't feel it was the shades. I definitely feel like it was the makeup brushes that I was using. I think because they're new, it was my first time using them. I think, you know, I just need to break them in a little bit. So I'm not going to say that this palette is patchy or anything like that. I mean, clearly the looks came together. It just took a little bit of blending, and that's because the brushes are new, and I'm gonna just blame it on the brushes because I honestly feel like the matte shades were pigmented. They were there. There is some kick up in the pan, but they still blended themselves out perfectly. They did what I needed them to do, and I think that the matte shades that they included in this palette perfectly complement these stunning shimmer shades. I mean, guys, if you get the palette for any reason, get it for these shimmer shades. They're really beautiful. And the packaging too, this is a small palette. It's thin and it's not too long either. I like it. I like the cover art. Really cool. Now, as for the eyeshadow brushes, so again, these are natural goat hair eyeshadow brushes. The only one I didn't use was, surprise, surprise, this is always like one of my favorite style of brushes, but this is the R102. This would be the equivalent of like a Refer 13. But all of the shapes that are in this brush set, if you have Refer brushes, and maybe you have them all already because they've been having that fantastic sale, then you already have them. I definitely think I need to work with these brushes some more before I give you guys my final opinion on them. I'm not going to say grab the brushes. If you have Refer brushes, stick with that. For me, in my opinion, when I felt these brushes yesterday, when I was like going through and just taking pictures of this, they feel different than Refer brushes, than new Refer brushes do. These feel like they have more of a synthetic feel to them than a natural hair feel to them. And they do say that they're natural goat hair brushes. So I'm just gonna have to keep trying them. But first impression, they're okay. They're not replacing my Refer brushes, but I'm really glad that I have them in my stash. And again, I'm gonna have to keep working with them. The nail polishes, so again, here's my little swatch card that you guys can look at. I think including nail polishes is a great idea, and especially because that is how What's Up Beauty started their brand. They started with nail polishes, and the fact that these shades are also represented in the eyeshadow palette, I love that. And also the new Cleona collection that's coming out, that dragon fruit, that is including 2 nail polishes. And the new Wet n Wild and Care Bears collection, that included press-on nails. So I'm happy to see that makeup brands are not just including makeup, but they're doing other things, other beauty products to just change the collections up. I feel like in all the collections that come out, it's always an eyeshadow palette. It's sometimes some lippies, maybe a couple brushes, but we rarely see anything for the nails. So I'm really glad that a few brands are taking notice of that and including nail goodies in their collections. I think it's a great idea. So overall, guys, I think it's a cute collection. I think it's a beautiful eyeshadow palette. I love the nail polish shades, and I'm gonna have to get back with you on the eyeshadow brushes. Once again, thank you so much, What's Up Beauty, for being so generous and sending me your new Geodes collection. Guys, if you wanna check out any of the products that I used, including this new Geodes collection, everything will be linked in the description box of today's video. Let me know your thoughts, guys. What look is your favorite? Team 1, Team 2, Team none? Have you heard of this brand before? Have you tried them before? Leave me your thoughts and comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. So you all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.